and welcome back to Cooking in Your Dorm Room. And today we are going to do a grilled cheese on the 8-inch dash griddle. We have our bread, our cheese, and our butter. That's it. That's all you need. If you don't want to store a stick of butter in your refrigerator, you can get pats of butter in packages, usually at a restaurant supply store. We have Gordon's Food Service where we live, and you can get about 700 pats of butter that way. It is a lot of butter, but you don't have to store it in your refrigerator. So it's up to you what you want to do. We got some bread here, and it is one slice is 20 carbohydrates, so one full sandwich will be 40 carbs. Look on the label of your white bread. This just so happens to be sourdough. You can use whatever brand of cheese you like, and you'll need your griddle and some sort of a flipping device. I got this off of Amazon, and that's it. Let's get cooking. All right, first we need to plug in the dash griddle, and the light will come on, and when the light goes off, which takes about 2 minutes, it will let you know at that point that the griddle is fully preheated. And there we go. I'm going to say technical difficulties. So, yeah, 2 minutes, and that should be heated up. I don't know if you can tell real well. We have the blue light right now, and when that light goes out, it'll be ready to make our grilled cheese. In the meantime, we are going to butter our bread and get that ready. And you can make a grilled cheese with wheat bread. It just won't show up as toasty. You don't absolutely have to have white bread. All right, to make the best grilled cheese, you're gonna wanna get that butter as close to the edge. Yeah, all the way across the whole piece. Yeah, sometimes you get bread with a little bit of holes in them. That's just what happens in the baking process. All right, the light just went out, and it is exactly 2 minutes later. All right, let us unwrap the cheese, because you always want to be prepared when you're assembling the sandwich on the griddle. You can also, if you have ham lunch meat, you can add a slice or two on your grilled cheese, and it'll become a grilled ham and cheese. But today we don't have ham lunch meat. We only have turkey in our refrigerator. So we are just making a plain grilled cheese sandwich. All right. Touching the handle only, because it will be hot. We're not going to spray the griddle with the cooking spray, because it's going to be lubricated with the butter from the bread. So you're going to put the butter side down, and then we're going to cover the piece of bread with cheese, one on one side, because this is kind of a big slice of bread, and one on the other side. All the way across, right. And then we're going to put the other piece of bread, butter up on top. All right, we'll close the griddle, and we'll check in about a minute. It's been a minute, so let's open it up, touching only the handle, because the griddle will be hot. All right, it looks pretty good. You want to lift it up and peek underneath. You might not need to flip it. Can you peek? Can you take a peek? Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna say, let's leave it for another minute and we'll check back. All right, one more minute. All right, it's been one more minute. We're gonna check to see if we absolutely need to flip it. You might, and it's up to you. If that's good enough, great. If not, let's flip it and we'll do it for another minute. Sometimes I find with the dash, the top doesn't get quite as hot. You might need to use your fingers. Can you use your fingers? Flip it that way. Flip it towards the griddle. There you go. Look how nice.
It is pretty hot.
All right. I've been using the kitchen for years and years. I can touch hot things, only touching the handle. All right, we're gonna flip it and check back in a minute to see if what was the top, now the bottom, cooks just as nicely. And one last final minute. Here we go. Oh, that looks great. Let's see. Can you pick it up a little bit to see what it looks like underneath? It's not burnt. I can smell it. It smells like the cheese is nice and melty. Yeah. All right, let's put it on your plate. And as always, we're going to close the lid and unplug it because there is no on and off button to the dash griddles. All right. All right, so here is our end product. One side, it's very hot, and the other side, and the cheese is starting to melt through. It's going to be a really good sandwich. And if you want, you could cut it in half, even like we used to when we were kids. All right, we'll see you on the next episode of Cooking in Your Dorm Room.